Yes.
Hello. Hi, people. How are
Hi.
you? Are you happy to see us? I hope you're happy to see us because we're back. We're back. We've got through the week. It's Thursday, the pre-kend. Is that what you call it? Pre-kend?
Is that
Pre-kend?
what it's called?
Yeah.
I
The
have never heard
pre-kend.
before.
What?
Okay.
Well, apparently they said it in succession because obviously that's my favorite thing of all time.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I've never heard that, but we'll go with it.
So
Weekend.
actually, I was going to say, but guys, before I start, welcome to Labrish, where we talk about all things reality. We, sip some tea, drop some tea, spill some tea, and taking all things reality, chatting about everything, giving our opinions and that sort of thing. Guys, make sure you like the video as soon as you see this. Like it. Leave a comment, get involved in the conversation. Make sure you also are subscribed to all of our channels. That's Your Auntie Could Never, Nana Evans, and hey, it's Sade Salami.
Yes. I am considering, well, this isn't even my suggestion. So my husband was like, why don't you add in dot? So then when people say it, it literally is nanaevans.com.
But
And
then
I was
isn't
like,
it too long?
that's why I didn't do that. But he was like, but then it would just run off because it's long anyway. I was like, for real, it's just 3 extra letters. So if people can let me know, should I just make everything nanaevans.com? I will be launching my website next week. It's done. I'm just tweaking.
Amazing.
But yeah, the website will actually launch. So
Anyway.
let me know. Should I just have it everywhere, nanaevans.com? Because Nana Evans has gone everywhere.
That's out of order.
Like literally, yeah, I can't. I can't even get Nana Evans underscore, and I hate an underscore anyway.
I hate an underscore as well. I really do. Yeah.
It's annoying, isn't it?
Not a fan.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have to become a celebrity, then I can buy it from whoever's got it, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that what they do? I don't know.
Yeah, they just negotiate. They just buy. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what's my brother's got something like that? He's got a .com in his thing, and it does say DOT. Yeah. Yeah.
I may have to do that. I was thinking of maybe just adding in my middle initial, because that's and being Nana B Evans, or Nana Y Evans.
Wait, what's your middle name?
Yeah, for my day name, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Actual named after person is Guatemala.
Guatemala
B.
Oh, Guatemala.
Yeah, Guatemala.
Oh, what does that mean?
It doesn't really. I don't know. I was literally about to make up a meaning.
You're gonna start laughing.
I'm just gonna lie. No, I don't know. It's like I'm named after my paternal mother's sister, who actually brought up my dad.
Oh,
that's who I'm named after. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But no, Ghanaian names don't really have meanings like Nigerian names,
Oh, for real?
They have like placing, so you'll know like that's an Ashanti name, but it doesn't necessarily have a meaning.
Oh, that's interesting.
Or unless it's been lost because of the British, who knows?
Okay, probably, because they're the root cause of all the world's problems.
Yeah, just blame the British.
It's all the problems. But today we are talking about lots of shows with lots of problems. There's lots going on at the moment. But actually, so what's coming is in this show today, like, because we can build up to some stuff, and I really love this, is that we're going to talk about our Big Bad experience, because we were in the audience on Monday, on the Monday show. So if you've got the
ITV, Tuesday. We were there on Tuesday.
Yeah. Tuesday show. What day is it today? Thursday. So only 2 days ago. So it's like still relevant. And you can see us and we answer questions. We did. We should have clicked our questions.
That's the other videos that I could have added.
But next time. But we was on that. So if you want to watch back on Big Brother's Late Live, we was on that. Also, as well, on Monday, we had Terence from Married at First Sight. I forgot what that was called before. Married at First Sight on the show. So we got to meet him and interview him. And that was very interesting. If you've watched our show, our main show, Your Aunties Could Never, you'll be able to see that there. But we're going to chat about it, about what we really thought about Terrence. Yeah. And what else? Yeah, so these are the things that we've done. But we're going to start with Love is Blind. Love is Blind. Yeah. Last week, no, Sunday just gone was the reunion show. Yeah, Sunday was the.
I did watch it. You know what I didn't get to? The end of it.
Oh, really?
Kind of dipped out after Aaliyah because I was no longer interested. So you're gonna have to tell me how it ended, because
how did it end? That's a good question. My mind always goes blank with these things. It's too long ago now. But we saw, was that after that was I think the other couple came next. What was the name? JP and Taylor? I think it was them too.
JP there as well.
Yeah, they came down as well. Yeah. Still weird, awkward. They hadn't seen each other since they broke up. So really weird. Yeah, conversation. He's with someone else now. She's not. She's still single. Yeah. And he seems to be happy with who he's with. He's still wearing the flag socks and wearing blue, red, white, and blue. Like, he didn't wear so much red, but definitely blue and white. Yeah, he's just an oddball. He's just a real oddball. And he tried to say it wasn't your mate. He tried to say it wasn't her makeup that put him off. And then I think they showed the clip. Or did I go back and watch the clip? And I was just like, because I remember him saying when he first ever saw her, "You're so beautiful." Yes. And then he was just like, "Oh no, your makeup put me off."
This is the whole thing. It was such a bullshit. Anyway, did he say why he truly does not like her?
He was just like, he was saying the same thing, that it was just like, oh, you came across like not a real person because you had so much makeup on, essentially. I'm not paraphrasing, but he didn't change his tune, but he was trying to say, I'm sorry that I said it in the wrong way. That's what he said.
So Aaliyah she has an interview with Jessie Wu, and I haven't watched it. And in that interview with Jessie Wu, Aaliyah is like, JP was actually my best bud. So we scored each other quite highly so that we could carry on talking. So they used to literally have chats all the time. She was like, I thought he was the coolest guy ever. And then when I'm watching it back, I'm like, who is this person? Because she said he was down to earth. He was really open-minded. There was nothing like freaky-ish, like, January the 6th about him when they were talking in the pods, and he was very talkative.
That's how you
I don't know who he is.
That's how they get you. And also as well, like, I think it's just like, like some guys and some girls and some non-binaries, they're better online. Do you know what I mean? They can chat when they're not in your face, when they're not in their presence. That's when they thrive. Do you know what I mean? And they can almost like create a persona and stuff and play to that. But when they're in real life, they're like got deep social anxiety or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, or they just don't know how to deal with people and things like that. I think he's got a lot going on. I felt sorry for the poor girl. Do you know what I mean? That seems like a traumatic experience to me. Not like deeply trauma. Sorry, things moved. But like, it's upsetting that you're with someone that you thought you built a connection with, and they just don't want to talk to you because what your face looks like, and not even like
that. It probably is some type of anxiety that he has, or he's not saying the real reason. But it weren't the makeup. It was like, it's not that. You could, even when she had no makeup on, she's literally raw faced in the pool next to you, and you're doing that dumb.
Yeah.
It's why just you at her? Like, it was so random. Like, just no.
I can't remember, because I'm pretty sure, like, Vanessa asked him, "What do your exes look like my girl?" And I think he said no. So it's just like, you don't like her then. I think
you're not attracted to her. Like, just overall, like, just
like, you don't fancy her. Just be real. Just be like, you know, put the poor girl out of her misery, because that's it's horrible. It's a horrible thing. She's so young as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just felt for her. And she genuinely tried. And I think he alluded to that it seemed like she was nagging him, and she was just like, well, if you'd spoken about anything.
I can imagine if you want to talk to, for one, you're making a show.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be able to bounce off you to even give these guys content.
Right.
I'm going to be asking you questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it may feel like I'm badgering you, but he's never initiating a conversation. He's weird. I'm surprised he has a girl, but good luck to him. Like,
so yeah, it was weird. Also, what I didn't like was Lydia Milton versus what seemed like versus Aaliyah. Then also Lydia Milton's Stacey and my guy, what's his name? Izzy versus Aaliyah. I was just like, what the hell is this? Aaliyah is owed an apology from Lydia. No excuses, no backstory, not a straight up apology for pretending to being a frenemy, basically.
Yeah.
Like, she's owed an apology. And it was just like, Lydia was struggling. She was struggling to give her an apology. And I'm like, it's
was like, it, you know what? I was really surprised at how Lydia and Milton were, but there was something super smug about them. I felt for Aaliyah, not that Uche needed to be there, but it was almost like they really went into, but we were fine with it. Look at what we have got. So you're just being over dramatic.
Yeah.
And Milton being a part of that as well. Overall, I was like, I don't like these two. And that Lydia couldn't just put herself in Aaliyah's shoes for a second and just be like, you know what? Yeah, time has passed, and I probably could have done things a little bit different with you because we did kind of have a friendship. I'm sorry. That's all she had to do. It's not that hard.
It really isn't, because no one asked you to go and talk to her. No one asked you to be doing therapy sessions with her when she's upset. Like, are you all right? Just such weird behavior. And then Stacey piping up and saying, you know, I know it was hard for you, but you know, it's hard for other people. Are you fucking for real?
When Stacey started talking, I mean, Stacey's an idiot. At least she had her makeup done better. But when Stacey started talking, I was like, please just shut up and remove yourself from this conversation. Like, again, Aaliyah just needed to switch on all of them.
Yeah.
She needed to give everybody a swift fuck you.
Everybody, even Vanessa, even the guy, like, do you know what I mean? Everybody, like, how dare you bring me back on the show and not, like, all of you not apologize to me because you all knew something. I was completely in the dark, and you could literally hear this woman just literally winding me up when I've asked her to stop. And you didn't do anything about it. Then I get berated by the guy that I've left because he's in some weird relationship or ex-relationship with this girl, and you still did do nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, seriously, she's owed an apology. She really is owed a heartfelt apology. Not
at
some
the very least.
Yeah. Not some like, oh, I'm sorry, but I tried to do. No, just you're sorry, and that's it.
Like, it wasn't fair on you. I should have stayed away from you in the pods and not ruined your experience. It's just that. It's like, why was she the one that was your friend?
Yeah. She forced that friendship.
Like, Vanessa should have been asking.
Yeah.
Why you knew this whole situation from day one. You and Uche spoke. Why did you start talking to Aaliyah as soon as you figured out that, oh, Aaliyah and Uche are talking? That was her one. So you would have heard her talking about him. Why did you become her friend?
This is what I'm saying. But they're getting a prize. They're getting kudos just because they walked down the aisle. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, bro, this relationship is built on deception and lies. It's Delulu. Like, it's just like, what the hell? We'll see anyway. We'll see. I don't even wish that their relationship not to happen, but I just think, like, Lydia, she's not an honest person at all. Do you know what I mean? And she literally, because if she knew that she couldn't be with Uche, she was rejected by Izzy, so she put her sights on Milton. Do you know what I mean? Yes. She had no business ruining what Aaliyah had, but she done it anyway. That's the mark of a spiteful woman. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. In whatever weird relationship her and Uche had, it is like she's not the one that is the same one in this. They're both crazy.
Yes.
And Milton has inserted himself in their crazy and tried to be like, well, I was okay. You're still crazy as well. I have a video of Aaliyah. It's a quick one. These are her reunion thoughts. She's on a pod with a couple. I don't know who they are. Again, this is from TikTok.
When Lydia and I had that conversation, this was probably about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks after, you know, everybody was done filming. We were out and one of the girls set up a situation and she was like, I really want us to work on our friendship. I don't want you, and so we were talking and I said, well, I want to know the truth. I want to know what really happened. How did you both end up on the show? This is no. This is after we filmed the season. So last year, 2022, probably around like June, July of last year.
Okay.
We had this conversation and she told me out of her own mouth that her and Uche had a conversation and he said that coming on the show would be good for his business. They discussed it. It wasn't just the announcement. It wasn't. But in the moment, I'm just going to say it because I didn't want to dive deeper into that at the reunion because I didn't feel like they were going to tell my story on the reunion the way they weren't going to show everything. And they did cut out a lot. I mean, there was a scene in that conversation where I told Milton, you cannot invalidate my experience and compare it to you and Uche on that side.
Right.
To what Lydia and I were dealing with on my side. You weren't there. You did not see what went. I mean, you saw a snippet of it, but that was only a piece of it. That was only 10% of what was going on my side.
Right.
And yeah, I just felt like he was trying to shut me down a lot during the
Milton,
reunion.
right?
Well, yeah,
it was a little upsetting.
Who's surprised?
Yeah.
Who's surprised at that? It really upsets me that she's been treated this way. Honestly, it really does upset me. I'm genuinely hurt for the girl. I'm just happy that she's in a happy, loving relationship now. Do you know what I mean? So she's not like she's got no stakes in this anymore, right? Do you know what I mean? So she can speak her truth as well. That's why I fully 100% believe her. You know,
she did the best thing in leaving and removing. Like she literally did the best thing. She's also coming out with a documentary because she was filming a lot of when she left and when she met up with Lydia and her dating experience with Uche. So she is like, I'm going to release all of that so that you'll be able to see the madness between these two.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we need to, because Uche's still out here trying to be like, I'm a victim and Lydia's stalking me and all of that nonsense when he's doing shit as well.
I mean, to be fair, she might be. And I believe him. I believe that is the case. I believe that she's done those things. My problem with Uche is that he was dishonest. Yeah, multiple times. And he was disrespectful to Aaliyah. Like, do you know what I mean? Those are my problems with Uche. Like, other than that, I believe him. I believe 100% that Lydia worked her way into the show. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I believe that she
definitely believe that.
I believe that she drove by his house. I believe that do you know what I mean? That she planned to sabotage. Do you know what I mean? Because even as well, remember when she was telling Aaliyah about revealing it to Aaliyah, and she was saying that, Uche was saying, maybe we should give it a go, when she was the one that said that. Do you know what I mean? You're a born liar. You're a liar. You've been caught red-handed, and I don't know why everyone's forgetting these things. Do you know what I mean?
You know what it is with him? So I don't think I have that video. Milton was saying that Uche has continuously like sent him messages and being like, do you need advice, bro? Get in touch. If you like, after they got married, I heard you got married. Like,
he did say that.
Apart, and he showed receipts of actually the messages. And then Uche had doctored something. Like Milton had got in touch with him, and Milton was like, "This is the original. That's Photoshop that he's done." Like, just it's like why? So there's a codependency of toxicity that these two have immersed themselves in. And it's just like,
but you know what?
Leah is out of it because I wouldn't want that. She's just too beautiful. I wouldn't want her to be a part of that mess. Uche is messy as well. There's something there with Lydia. It is like, why are you two doing back and forth? And
no, yeah. But like, to be fair, hi KW, hey Dami, how are you? Hope you're good. We're talking about Love is Blind at the moment, the reunion. Just catching up on that. But yeah, like I just don't. The thing is, not saying this is the right thing to do at all. But if you destroy my relationship, and you destroyed my relationship, I might have in mind to destroy your own relationship. But I might. I can't lie. I know some people are not above that level of petty, so it's not right. But she already done. Do you know what I mean? She already dug the hole. He already dug the hole.
He had his chance with Aaliyah. They tried to date for a month, and then he said to her, "You're not really my type." She said, "You're flaky."
I mean, from his point of view, like it wasn't perfect anymore. Like I'm not even saying like, but do you know what I mean? Like it's tainted now.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. I don't know if they would have. I just think she's got too integrity. I don't think they would have gone through with the marriage anyway. Even if Aaliyah had stayed, I think Uche isn't the guy.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's arrogant, and he definitely is self-serving, and it probably was for promotion of his business.
Yeah.
I believe it. And some twisted way that him and Lydia have this back and forth, which he's saying is a couple of months, and she's saying we had our back and forths for like a good almost 2 years. It's dodgy. They're weird.
I can't believe her on anything. Like, show me. Like, if that's the case, because whatever Uche has said, I don't know what he sent to Milton, but like whatever he said, he's backed up with receipts. She hasn't showed anything. She was talking about, the algorithm. Are you?
No, she stalked those girls.
He
was dating other people while they were dating. She definitely went through his drawers. She went through his phone. She went through his emails. She went through his Instagram. She did all of that shit. She did.
100%. She caught feelings when he had none.
Yeah,
that's the thing. And I'm not saying that it's right. I think it's out of order, and I do think he's very arrogant. Do you know what I mean? But I do believe him at the same time. Do you know what I mean? I think she legit done those things.
Why do you think he didn't go to the reunion?
Why didn't he go to reunion? Because I think that because Lydia and Milton are the only ones that got married, there's a certain level of protection that they're going to have. He's not going to get what his story across in any sort of way. It's not going to work. Do you know what I mean? And I think that I don't know if he wanted to face Aaliyah either.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All of that, what could come up with that. Yeah. I get you. So in a similar way where Aaliyah is like, she knew I'm not going to press because it's not even going to be shown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe he would be like, I could go in there and the edit is going to be that I'm a villain and I'm stalking them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, I just don't think he can control it. I think he's a controlling type of person. So yeah.
Yeah. I would have liked him to be there purely for the drama of it on our side. I think there wasn't much to this reunion.
He could have done a link, don't you think?
Like Jackie and Cauliflower.
Yeah. I was gonna call that Erica Mena.
Oh God.
But wild.
Jackie and Josh. He really is Cauliflower ear though. But yeah, he could have had that. He could have had the interview. Dami J says apparently Uche did not go because of business opportunities. I'm sure.
That sounds good on paper, isn't it?
Yeah. Business opportunities. All right. All right, guys. Yeah. No. What else? Okay, Izzy and Stacey. Izzy's
what?
Izzy is a hoe.
A hoe? Yeah.
Well, he went back on a date and lips Johnny. He went on a date with another girl and then Stacey saw him. out with that one. Apparently, there's some other girls in between that they all know of that he's done things with. He's out here hoeing.
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to mend his heart. Like I just knew from the beginning that she was gonna flip flop with him. Like I just knew, like, and she done exactly that. And now she's really happy. But I don't like Stacey. I don't think Stacey's likable either.
No.
You know what I mean? She comes across real self-centered and arrogant to me, but like but that doesn't mean I want her with Izzy. like do you know what I mean? Because
he definitely did the right thing with Izzy. Definitely, he's a mess.
Yeah,
I can't believe, and this is why Johnny is a mess as well. How did you even entertain speaking to this guy again? How he spoke to you? So how do you end up lipsing him? Like, he humiliated you on TV, and then Johnny's a mess.
I don't know, mate. I wouldn't I wouldn't do it now. I would have done that when I was younger. Like I don't like, oh my god, he likes me now. Like, do you know what I mean? But
I imagine her talking to her friends like that. Literally, I was like, Johnny, please get some self-respect. Like, and Izzy is not that guy. He is disgraceful. And Chris, a cheater.
Chris, that surprised me. I'm not gonna lie, that actually really, really surprised me. I did not see that coming at all. But then at the same time, Chris is a very good looking guy. Like, do you know what I mean? By white guy standards. Like, do you know what I mean? Is that rude? I don't know. But like he's a good looking guy. Yeah. He's a good looking guy.
Yeah. No, he is. I just didn't think I didn't think he was that type of a dude. Like, I thought he would be like a real straight up, it's not working, and then he would move on to the next girl. I didn't think her brethren is going to see him out with the girl, tell Johnny, and then he's going to have to confess, yeah. Like, I was like, no, not Chris.
But the thing is, also as well, though, because she did make a fool of him. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I just think like sometimes with some men, that if you make a fool of them, they'll make it their mission in life to catch you back. Do you know what I mean? In some way, somehow. Like, I just think like, I just don't think he cared. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he was careless, and he didn't have the gumption in him to be careful. He was just like, well, she messed up. So what's the worst that can happen?
I really do. I really was like, oh, Johnny.
You feel for her.
I just felt like, you know, when you can see somebody's story, their trajectory, like you see the toxic shit that they get involved in.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, this is how it goes, isn't it? You meet a good guy, you do a shitty thing, you're thinking you're gonna hedge your bets on Izzy, a hoe, and then Chris goes and does hoish shit to you as well. It's like, it's really unfair. The poor girl.
No, not the poor girl, because you know why? Yeah, there's always a reason. But you know why? When they were in the house, yeah, when it was between her and Stacey, the way she was talking about Stacey's the easy option. Stacey's this, that. She was too self-righteous. She was too arrogant. Like arrogant. She thought she was nice.
Yeah.
She thought she was nice.
Yeah.
So nah, relax, reduce it all the way down. And here we go.
Pride before a fall, innit? But yeah, poor girl. She left with nothing.
She left with nothing. Who left? All of them left with nothing, apart from Lydia, because she's the schemiest schemer of them all. Like
she's been, she got, and I mean, you know, the dude is probably, what is he say? He's 25.
24, or is he 25 now? Yeah,
25 now. He's probably going to be running some crazy company. Like, it's actually, she's done the smart thing of all of the, you know, because he's such a nerd. I find Milton so like not even, he isn't the guy that you'd think to go for, but in the long run of your life, he probably is the guy to go for. Actually having a good life and what you could create, I think he is that man. So she's, if they last, she's probably hedged her bets in the right direction.
She's gonna do something crazy. I just know. that there's going to be a wild story about her like doing something wild. I don't think she can help herself. She's gonna be one of those women just like, I just want to feel alive. Like I just want to.
There's that. Give right. She's 31 now. She's gonna have a couple of kids.
Yeah.
40s.
I think before that, mate. I don't know.
That woman's gonna be hedging for an open marriage.
Yeah.
Or a long separation. Jada and Will.
Doesn't think
there's some tea that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you have heard of this one.
Go for it.
Lydia and Milton do not live together. She just did an interview with Entertainment Weekly where she revealed that Milton currently lives in Long Beach, California, and she lives in Houston. Let me show you the article. It says, 1.5 years after getting married in the Love is Blind season 5 finale, Lydia and Milton are still together but still facing a new obstacle as they're a long distance couple now. She says, right now we're really focused on our careers. I got a new job. It just started a month ago, and he has a new job, has been there for a year, but he just got relocated to Long Beach, actually. Lydia tells Entertainment Weekly, we are trying to get used to the new schedule, and he's also doing his MBA. He loves to go to school. Apparently, this is his second master's. We are just trying to really thrive in our careers. I thought she said, like, in the episode that if he went back to school and got his MBA, that she would follow him. Lydia lives in Houston while Milton is now in Long Beach, California, and Lydia says they've both been traveling a lot to make their new reality work. And
it's all the apparentlys as well. But yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I'm not freaking surprised. And she did say that. She did say she would follow him. But she didn't. That's the thing, the practicality of it. Nah, she's dipping. Nah, now I know that is. Nah, it's not. Nope.
So, yes, who knows how this is going to work out for them. I still see children. I feel like she's going to get one. I just think she's that calculated. She will have one child with him. Like, yeah, because then he's going to be paying like. They're gonna have one child. She ain't silly. She's gonna do her thing. But yeah, I'm still not convinced on those two. I'm not convinced at all. They got a. I don't know.
They got to do something. So before we get to Big Brother and Married at First Sight, have you caught up with Blue Therapy at all?
No.
Isn't
that starting now?
Oh no, but you can watch it on. It streams live on YouTube.
The earlier one. No, I think I was catching up. No, what happened this time?
So
I caught up on last week's one. I watched all of that.
Okay, unfortunately, we'll have to talk about it next week because I was watching it, but I had a phone call, so I couldn't hear it. If I was
okay. All right, so we'll come to Blue Therapy and do a catch.
So thingy. And then also there's a new release, Calculated Couples, which stars Paul Bridges?
Paul Bridges, yes.
Paul Bridges, sorry. Yeah. What do you think? Have you watched the first episode?
I have watched the first episode, and everybody go and watch it. Calculated Couples. It's on the Social Breakout channel on YouTube. Yeah. Yes, so I completed it, 55 minutes long. It's like Paul's getting advice from real couples who are in real relationships. I enjoyed bits of it. I think there are really good moments and really good stories of the couples that I was invested in. I'm invested in the criminals. I'm invested in the pastors.
When you say criminals, actually, let's clarify. The couple, one of them, the guy, he got caught for possession or something like that, and that's intent to supply at the beginning of the relationship. And the girl, like when he, I think he got let out of jail or whatever kind of thing, he didn't have a place to go, and she was like, "Come and stay with me," and that was the beginning of their relationship. And I think further down the line, he gets deported, and then she follows him, and all this kind of stuff as well. So it's like a real. I'm gonna say like true hood love story. Yes. Do you know what I mean?
They really do have that. That's a good term for it, actually. a true hood love story. That's what they should call their book.
That's what they should call their book.
Yeah,
it's true. But
yeah,
no,
I like the
I
like their perspectives. And then I mean, there's two sets of pastors, but there's the pastor couple where the man and the woman are both pastors.
I can't stand that couple. I can't.
Oh, you can't stand that couple? Oh.
No, I can't stand them because the pastor guy, the pastor lady, she's like saying, this is how you met. This is the whole story. She says it maybe for a good 5 minutes. Then he just tells the story again in his voice. What in the what? Sorry. I was just like, hold on. She's just said this. She's literally just said this verbatim. Why do we now, like, it was mansplaining at its finest. And I was just like, what the hell? And he kept on stressing on the fact that when he had the youth congregation, that she was his assistant.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? He kept on stressing it, like, bro, she's what point are you trying to make here? I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it.
She was saying, you know, she had her ministry.
Yeah.
Then the bishop said that they should minister together. He was just showing the hierarchy. Like the way they are such a mess. I love all depictions of showing mess, especially in religion. Yes. These two to me are just like, and people are following them.
And he's like wild stuff as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like some really wild stuff. But yeah, I was just like, no, they're not for me. And then the other pastor who was an ex-feminist, and I'm just like, the only reason why you were a feminist, in my opinion, is to get girls. There's there's absolutely no way that you wholeheartedly believed in feminism, and then one day you was just like, oh, they want to destroy men, so I can't be this. Are you freaking kidding me? Do you know what I mean? And that's not what feminism is anyway. Do you know what I mean? What you're talking about is radical feminism. So that's a totally different thing. Not that I'm an expert, not that I'm even feminist in that way, but no.
Definitely his preaching on feminism, it was like, yeah, you was in those spaces getting girls. And if you're honest, that's what you need to say is, I was getting girls. And actually, the woman that I want her to be submissive. And he found the chick.
He found her. Do you know what I mean?
So and you relish in the woman that you have. That's what I don't like their couple, because I am like, this is a plain woman who also has attached herself to quite a gregarious man with a following, and
she said she didn't care about the following, and you think so? I think she wanted
all her life. Like, yeah, she likes this popular shit. It's like male nerds. It's the same thing. It's like, and then you want to be with the popular girl because you've always wanted to be in those spaces. Now she's there with this dude.
Yeah, but this is the guy that basically he went viral for saying, like, posting a picture of his wife, and he said something along the lines like, you may not be the most pretty, you may not be the most smart, you might not be the smartest, the most intelligent, I think he said, but that's why I love you. And then he was confused by the uproar in what he said, and then he had to explain himself. And it's just like, when you're putting a message out there, if you have to explain yourself, you should know something's wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, it should be really obvious of what that you know, do you know what I mean? Your declaration of love to the world. Do you know what I mean? It should be really obvious. What that was is a backhanded compliment. That's what that is. It's rude. Do you know what I mean? But you know, you can't help people, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Because if she could see the beauty in it.
She was accepting it. She was like, no, I understand what he was saying. But he basically said, you're a butters, but you're my butters.
Yeah. Which is, sorry, can we just go back to freaking Love Island for a second? That's what I'm saying, yeah? You see when Sammy didn't pick Jess for face, yeah? This is the shit. This is the shit that I'm talking about. Then you get men like that. Get men like that. No, because that's taking the piss. And the thing is, like, even if you think that, why are you telling the whole world, please? Do you know what I mean? Why are you telling the whole world?
Where people are now defending your wife, like, what are you talking about? She's beautiful, and even if you know, beauty metrics she doesn't measure up to, you should still be saying she's beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful to you. Yeah. Like, why would you say it? Like, it's such a kind of like it's like a negging technique, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. Like, yeah, you're not that pretty, but you're my wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I picked you. You know, no one was picking you before. Like, yeah, it's not nice, but she's in it, she's riding through it, and they're giving Paul advice.
So strange.
It really is very entertaining. I want to know what the point is, so I want to see how this develops, because I'm hoping that there is a through line point of the advice that they're giving him and a summary and all of that. But yeah, it is quite long. It is definitely a long watch. An hour is quite intense of just hearing people talking about relationship stuff.
Yeah,
that would be my only criticism on it, but I did chuckle out loud quite a few times.
Yeah, I think those two couples is going to be a bit of a hate watch for me, but then I also love Shaq and Tanya. That was really cute.
Shaq and Tanya I think they are the standout stars. They're very honest with what they're talking about as well.
Yeah,
their past relationships, their fusion together. I mean, my nephew, he's doing well.
They talked about cheating a bit as well, and he was, you know, she talked about like her experiences with cheating. I think he did too, and he was just like, you know, look, I'm not going to judge anybody. Do you know what I mean? I can't judge anyone if I've done the thing. Like, do you know what I mean? That's a double standard, and he doesn't partake in that. And I was just like, yeah, that's right.
So, wonderful, man. Proud of him. Yeah, they're cute. They're such a cute couple. And long may they continue to be in each other's lives. They definitely, them, Dami and India, I just love their union. I love that they don't take themselves too seriously, that they play about with the internet. Like, it's just, I'm liking their vibe. I want to see similar from Tyreek and Ella. They're giving me
they're a bit too serious, no? Don't you think?
Like early 2000s PR couple. You know what I'm talking about, innit? Like when Harvey and Alicia got together. Like, it's all really staged. Like, it's all let's look pretty while we're out. They're giving me way too much of that. And
I just want to see the playfulness.
Yeah, the game is different now. Show us the personalities, like what we were seeing. We don't see their arguments, but I want to see them playing a bit.
Yeah.
Like, have to be so much style and posing. But you know.
No, I hear you. I definitely, but I do like the shots. I'm not gonna lie, because they do look bloody good together.
They're beautiful.
They can as well. So yeah, I do like that. But yeah, I'm seeing more of Whitney and Lockham though, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. They look.
Her and Ella really aren't talking, or talking like I know what they're doing. But I mean, they are not social media wise interacting with each other. Like, there's nothing. There's no comments. No pictures. There's nothing. Like, they don't know each other. But everybody in between is in both of their comments. So it's like Catherine still commenting on both of their posts. Jessie, but they are not interacting, which I feel kind of sad about, because I had real high hopes for the Lecky girls, like the Lecky babes. I thought that was going to be a thing, but maybe not. Such is life, you know.
Let's see. We never know. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't know. Hopefully nothing's happened, but like, yeah, hopefully it's just one of those things, or they get over it if there had something happened and stuff. I just wanted to give like a little shout out to, because I was watching Kardashians the other day. Not the other day, today. I was watching, but I am behind as well. So I was watching, so I don't even know what season I'm on or what episode, to be honest. But I noticed, like, so I obviously knew that Courtney done a campaign with Boohoo, right? So the sustainability campaign, like where it's like vintage and like recycled stuff or upcycled items and stuff, everything. She done that collection. But I didn't know, and I do know Leona, obviously. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know she was in the show though. Do you know what I mean? So like one of the scenes, they're having a meeting with the head of Boohoo and the PR, and Leona's the PR. She's right there.
Oh, in the Kardashian show. Oh, big up.
Like, no way.
That Black British babe. That's brilliant.
Love that. Absolutely love that. So I was just like, I need to send her a message, just say like, wow, good on you, babe. But yeah, she's doing her thing, man. She's actually doing her thing. So that was nice.
That collection was actually all right. It's just, it came, you know what, the weather, but obviously Boohoo sold all around the world. But for us, there was a few pieces that is either like really good for spring, or if we had really had an Indian summer, like, or a real autumn, which we never have. It just goes straight into winter. So it was a bit light on stuff, but there was some good pieces in it. I was like, it's like, literally, I am out here looking for a puffer. I went on to Daily Paper. Their puffer's £400.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, all right. So yeah, I'm not getting a Daily Paper puffer unless somebody wants to gift me with it, because
try. I don't know. See, try
one. Oh, the emerald, because I'm into a green thing at the moment. Like, yeah, I'm into green. I don't know. I could equate it to Stars and Moon in some way, but I always now remember Shona and Brad, and I dropped that. So I'm not going to take it to the Stars and Moons and chakras. But yeah, I'm into green.
Oh my God. Talking about Shona and Brad, let's talk about Married at First Sight. So 2 things. Obviously, the show's kicking off at the moment, but on Monday on our Your Aunties Could Never show, we had Terrence, who was married to Portia, on the show, and we tried to ask him as many questions as possible, and we tried to get like in the nitty-gritty,
all the tea.
Yeah.
But it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I thought I could chat. I thought I could chat. He could chat.
Yeah. Terrence is a talker.
Yeah.
We didn't really see that too tough on the show, though, you know, like actually that. But and so it was, we kind of had to try and get to the point because we have a time limit. So we couldn't get through all of the questions that we really wanted to from him, really. But what do you think? Because you was harder on him than I was. So Sade was hard on him. I think medium, and Farah was nice.
Yeah, it was a good mix. It was a good mix. I don't think you know what? I was just trying to get to the bottom of things, and also like just trying to look at things from a different perspective, because as I said on the show, I do think things were edited in his favor. So like I wanted to understand if he understands that his actions could have caused a reaction in Portia. Do you know what I mean? Because it just seemed like there was no, and like what I see on social media was just like a lot of people like congratulating him, saying that she was a headache, she was a drama queen, this, that, the other. But it's just like just normal human interaction, right? Do you know what I mean? If someone blanks you, you're gonna have an attitude, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like if you have been affected by cheating, and then you find yourself as someone who's cheated recently, it's gonna put your back up. Like these are normal human things. So I just wanted to kind of get to that and just see like his character in that sense. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what I was trying to do.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't I haven't gone back and watched over. He didn't like one of my first questions, which I think was literally like, what was your type? Or did you even really like Portia? because I still don't believe that for a second.
Oh no, I believed him.
No, his answer I wasn't convinced by. And Portia on Kane Brown show, when she was like, I wasn't really attracted to him, and I don't think he was really attracted to me. I believe her. I am like, there was nothing that I saw that was like, these guys like each other, which was further confirmed when he told us that they had only lived together in the 3 weeks for 2 to 3 days. Yeah. And they only did that in the 3rd week, which is when he said, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
He didn't like her.
Yeah, but I think initially when he first saw her, he did, like, he thought, like, oh, she's nice. Do you know what I mean? And like he said, they go on. So like, I feel like sometimes, like, if you can see someone is good looking, do you know what I mean? Then you can think that would, you know, there's something, there could be something there. Doesn't, not to be crude, I think he would sleep with her. Do you know what I mean? Like, not to be crude, but do you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you're saying. I could believe. Okay, if she was more his personality, I think he would, but that's still not who he's gonna pick. I just think Portia, I don't think her aesthetic is like who he's gonna pick. I just don't think that was, and she said it like numerous times, that isn't her type.
Yeah, she did.
He was like, you know, I could grow to like him, like, because he can be quite masculine, and she likes a man like that. But genuinely, that's not who she's picking either. And then they have their personality clash and coming from different worlds.
Yeah.
She is West End. Like, she is that. She is West End, Mayfair, Chelsea. And he's Winner Road show, you know, Strictly Business. We know the raves that they're different worlds.
KW said her type is rich.
That.
Yeah. And I don't want her to be condemned for it. That's my thing. Don't condemn her for that, because other people want that too.
Yeah. I mean, and she stated this is what she was after. Yeah, KW, I agree. Never saw them kiss or even cuddle. She said, or was it one of the, maybe it was one of the counselors, the therapists, they did say that from time to time, like, she did kind of sit on his lap and stuff. So maybe at points they were more affectionate that they didn't show us, but I was not convinced. I'll say that. I wasn't convinced by his answer. Nice guy though, like, he was pleasant enough. He went with it. I just think he back. He thought he was going to get an easy ride. I don't know why anybody thinks that. If you watch our show, I'm always a bit like, why would you not think we are going to probe you? You can't have platitudes. Like, no.
I don't know. I think he might have thought it was going to be a bit softer. Because he did seem a bit like taken aback, and he did mention that a couple of times. That, like, you know, he did say
coming at me, and it was like, we're not even firing.
It didn't seem that deep to me, but, you know, I'm not on the receiving end of the question, so but I think it's like, we need to understand. Well, it would be good if we understood things from his point of view, and also, like, you know, ask questions that are not being asked elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, and actually, like, just thinking of things from, like, a Black woman's point of view. Do you know what I mean? Like, was she like this, or was there something that you also contributed to as well? Because in most cases, it does take two to tango. Do you know what I mean? It's not usually just one-sided. Usually, obviously, we, like I said on the show as well, we only see them for an hour a day, so we don't know everything at all. And that was like his opportunity to explain some things. But yeah,
definitely. I mean, he had an easy time. So I watched him on Yasmin Evans. That's an easy. Yasmin. I always get Yasmin's and Jasmine's mixed up, but she is Yasmin Evans. It was an easy. That's the official one for MAFS. So you know, it's going to be very light, very nice and pleasant. And we got to see his fun side. So now I want to dig a little bit deeper into what was going on. How was you processing this? Why? We never got a set answer properly from him on why he decided to definitely leave and not discuss it with her.
Yes, he blindsided her, and he did say, you know, I do think, I agree with her that I did. She can see it as I blindsided her, but saying that is like, okay, you're just repeating the statement.
Yeah, I want to why.
Not an answer. Like, why?
I want to get a why did you not talk to her? Why that conversation that we saw when she's like, we're cool, yeah. He said we're cool.
Yeah.
So you talk to her. Like, why? Why did she go through all of that? Those are the bits where I was like, that's what I want to hear. You can have whatever your reasons are. I wanted to hear it from his mouth.
Yeah.
Why he did that.
And I just, you know, the thing is, like, if it really is to spin the ball, then cool, then just own it. Like, that's the thing. If that was the thing that really, like, was just like the last, you know, the broke the camel's back, then okay, that's fine. But he did say he was okay with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, a few times. So it was just like, okay, this is a U-turn. Also, like, we didn't have time, but just like understanding the pressure from other people, because he did say that they were talking about, they were trying to push a cheating narrative that he didn't want to partake in, you know? He didn't want to partake in it, which is...
I get that, I guess, when you're like, okay, so they're going to spin this narrative.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There was loads. I really feel like we needed another half an hour to an hour to kind of really get to the bottom of it if he would cooperate. Also, he didn't want to talk about the damage claim, other than he did say the damage story I didn't leak. So obviously there's some type of damage that took place. Portia has said she ain't seen anything, she didn't see nothing, she ain't heard nothing, she ain't been questioned by the police. So we still don't know what has happened, and I don't know if we're ever going to know the truth of that one.
I don't think so. I don't think we are, really and truly, unless something happens in these next couple of weeks. I don't think we really are at all. KW, I agree with you. I like them both too.
I like her fiery nature. I feel like watching it, I was definitely more in favor of him, but then watching Portia on Kane Brown's show, I was definitely like, no, I actually quite like her. Like, she has shades to her that we didn't really see, and she was answering all of his questions and getting hammered in the comments, and she was rolling with it, and I really admired that in her. Like, I was like, you know what, this isn't easy. You're a normal girl, you've gone on this, and you're getting comments that you're reading flying past you, just being like, he had a lucky estate, but it wasn't throwing her off. She was speaking her truth. And those are the bits where, if you're just going to play the social media game, I kind of admire. She went up in my estimation, definitely.
No, I kind of you know, I sympathize with her early on in the show, to be honest.
You did. Because I may have done what he did with the no hello, definitely. I could have done a similar thing like that.
But the thing is, but it's not like, but that no hello was before Spin the Bottle, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I just
after Spoongate. After
that's why, like, you've decided that we're not going to the thing together. He decided they're not going to the thing together
because he didn't like her.
No, but that's an insult anyway. Then you're gonna see me there and you're not gonna say hello. That's a double insult. Nah.
As he actually said, you know, when he was like, when I said leave, I should have left then. He should have, because you don't like her.
But this is the thing. That was after he done this. So this is what I'm saying. That spoon thing has caused you to do two things that are kind of extreme. That tells me, do you know what I mean? That's a lot. That's a lot for someone that's on a show trying to be married. Do you know what I mean? That you're not even going to work on it. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't like her, I get that. I get that you don't have to like someone, but doesn't mean you have to treat them that way. Like, do you know what I mean?
Like it wasn't in the process. I think she was definitely way more invested in, I'm going to do this experiment. I think he wasn't.
Yeah. No, I get, but this is but I just don't like that whole. I just think it's very, 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 like, you can have a disagreement, but you don't have to be rude. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's my fit. And I think, like, not going with her, it's an insult. That's kind of rude. Do you know what I mean? But okay, I can even handle that, because okay, we're not in the best place. But not saying hello in front of everybody, that's a humiliation.
That's Marshall. Oh, Kevin, hey. Kevin Marshall says she was invested in having temper tantrums on the camera. She also said that there was bare times where they were laughing and joking. But
I can imagine.
I have to go with, we've seen this too many times. And I have a couple of friends who have gone through reality TV, and yeah, they have arguments and they have fun times, but they're going to paint the black woman one way.
Yeah.
And so that's all we were ever seeing. And it is frustrating when you're watching somebody that you know as well. And it's like, they're not even like this, but they're like that. And they have this side, and all we're ever being shown as the public is one side of them. And I think that's how they did Portia. So, you know, he hasn't said a bad word about her, because there isn't all bad things that he can say about her. And I think that's the truth. Even when he was saying, like, she's still people's. She's still for people's. If she was that person that they showed us, he wouldn't have said that about her. So there's something to it.
Yeah.
I think they're,
you know what? He is that kind of guy that I do think that, you know, when a guy calls you sis, that's how he is with her.
Yeah, he absolutely put her. That's what I'm saying. He didn't like her, man.
No, I agree with you. Okay, I see it now, because he definitely would be like, "You right, sis?" He'll be called.
Oh my God. KW says at least he didn't cheat on Portia with Ella. That other husband is for the bin.
Wow. This episode, I actually need to go back and rewatch it, because I've only seen like a sliver of it. Yeah. But this is where it kind of all blew up. So what do you call it? So Ella, who's with Nathaniel, married to Nathaniel, has an attraction to JJ, who's married to Bianca, and JJ and Ella started chatting, texting each other, which is wild.
Ella, you know what? I was beginning to like Ella. I don't know, like the last episode, I was just beginning to warm to, oh, it's a shame, like the experience isn't going the way, you know, she would have wanted, because obviously Nathaniel has come out and we knew they were going to end in some way. Yeah. I was shocked, because the fact is Ella contacted him. And
why was you shocked? No, I was not shocked at all.
She was that person. I was genuinely
like, are you serious? Are you shocked?
I was absolutely shocked. I really didn't think it was that person.
No, she's been talking about
almost laughing. Like, you know, when you can't even pretend to
she's giddy.
Hurt someone. She was so giddy at somebody being attracted. I was like, oh my God, really?
Yeah.
In her face, though, like, you're standing up there wanting to laugh. No.
Yeah, no.
Again, I would have ruined that whole table. I don't know how.
I can't wait till someone flips everything, just starts dashing everything.
KW says I wasn't shocked either, to be honest.
No, I wasn't.
I held Ella in. Yeah, I put her up higher. I was very surprised.
No, I wasn't. She wanted to get laid immediately. I think she wanted to get laid. So, but like, do you know what I mean? She was annoyed that Nathaniel wasn't into her at all. And then when she got some attention, she was loving it. She was absolutely loving it. She's just a bit hungry. Like, she just comes across a bit hungry. And this is the thing. I'm so glad Bianca said what she said, because you're not a girl's girl. Like, you can't start saying I'm a girl's girl. Sorry, no, you're not.
She needed to throw a pie at her.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
really,
All the water.
I'm a girl's girl. You contacted him. He
Yeah.
tried to blank your text and then you sent repeated texts.
Oh, sugar.
Yeah, well, Labrish Luke said that.
Okay. Luke be chatting, man. Luke be chatting.
Luke knows everyone's business all the time.
Really
So,
really
yeah. But nah, man, that was gross. That was great. And what type of that's not even an apology to say, because I'm a girl's girl, I can't. You're not, for one.
You're not. You're not. Because you don't do that. You're not looking at the next person's husband. You're not doing that.
And
you're just not doing that.
Contacting them.
Yeah,
not allowing them to come to like you was like, I'm going to pursue you.
Even when she told Nathaniel in the first place, Nathaniel was just like, you're with me, right? Like, do you know what I mean? And she was just like, and then you're doing a meetup. You're doing up meet and greets. And then she's confirming the attraction is mutual on camera. Are you okay? Nah. And then and then you want to flip it and get up and be mad. You've got to be joking. You've got to be joking. I think the producers are the real villains here because they've used Bianca. I bet you they brought in JJ for Ella and they just thought, just bring in Bianca.
I think they found JJ.
Mm-hmm.
In the interview, it's like, this is actually his type. And she's in there.
Yeah.
And they tried to do the whole spin of a homely girl. And as soon as he saw her, it's like, this isn't it.
Yeah.
It's actually really unfair for Bianca.
It's horrible.
It's horrible what they've done.
Yeah.
What she wanted was a good guy. And she's got a dude who, for one, it is like, oh, I thought I could try a homely girl. I thought I could try this. You literally wanted Ella.
And you didn't try. You didn't even try to try. You
couldn't even just spoon her in bed. Like, you didn't try a drop. But Ella now, you're instantly like, I mean, that she is my type. Like, really?
This is the thing. I just think it's so out of order the way when people do this shit. Like, well, because we like each other, so we should just fuck everybody else. Then is it? Like, marriage doesn't mean anything.
And my chance on this experiment is out of the and then you're going to be doing up giggling with Ella. I was disgusted.
Yeah, nah.
Her cute little underbite. She is really sweet.
She is sweet. She is sweet, man. Yeah.
KW says Luke is so busy concentrating on the other relationships that he can't see that his wife has concerns about their marriage. He's busy chatting to folks on phones. Like, he seems to know everyone's business.
This is what I'm saying. Luke is a lot, man. I don't even like it. I don't even like him like that. Do you know what I mean? I think.
No.
Also, I don't know, man. I think he's got underlying issues. There's something I don't like about Luke, and I haven't liked him from the beginning. I didn't like the way he judged, because he judged Portia and Laura without knowing them.
Yeah. I liked him. I saw him and Jay really like getting on, but the more he keeps on getting involved in other people's business and talking, it's like, nah, this dude, like, Jay deserves better. Again, Jay deserves better than him. Like, he's not the guy.
Because he will have you up in mix up, man. Seriously.
Yes. Like, constantly knowing what's going on, and then she has to be there, like, comforting the other person. But it was nice that she went over to Bianca, sat with her, gave her a hug. I think I was like, Jay's a good one. KW, Bianca needs to write leave. Problem is, if she writes leave, and we already know Nathaniel wrote leave, it leaves the door open for Ella and JJ to get together.
I think they're gonna get together. I think that's gonna be the story. I think so, and it's annoying. Like, I just don't know why Ella deserves that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like what she's done is so shady. Like,
it's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah. It was just like zero sadness because it was really if you really are going to do it with integrity, like I'm
Mhm.
feeling a spark with this dude, already you kind of know it's not happening with these two. Is Bianca not the first person you speak to?
Right.
If you're a girl's girl.
Yes, if you're a girl's girl, that's it. Like, do you know what I mean? You have to address it. Doing secret dates.
I was like, this is gross.
Mm-hmm.
No. Ella, yeah. KW says Portia and Laura are strong women, and Luke's wife keeps her mouth shut, lets him watch whatever he wants, etc.
Yeah, you can see it, and yeah, you can see it. You can see it. He don't like all that strong stuff. He's not on it.
No.
He's not on it at all.
He's ready to destroy that relationship.
Seriously,
away from my wife. Like he's one of those guys. He's too inner. Everyone.
way too inner. So he's going to be a liability because of that, because it's too much, too much. A bit like George's or whatever his name is. You're too much. You're gonna make your wife miserable because you are too much. Do you know what I mean? What do you think? What's going on between Tasha and the new girl, Erica? Is Erica?
Yeah, Erica and the guy.
No, Tasha and Erica.
Tasha and Erica. I think Erica is a bitch. I don't think it's Tasha. I feel like they're not, because obviously, as it stands, before Tasha and Paul were like the golden couple, without them having to say it. And so they kind of had to put something in there to give them like an arc. And I feel like Erica is a bitch, and Tasha's just not gonna accept it. She's gonna call it out. That's where I'm seeing. I don't know. There's something about Erica. I don't trust her, and I don't trust her man either. That's why they're suited. I was like, I don't trust you guys. Yeah, I don't know.
Something's going on. I feel like there's an edit that they've doctored some sort of edit, because it just seems so wild that Tasha is that angry so quickly. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, this is a jump. And then also when you've got Erica saying, well, it's not my fault I'm so pretty. This is what happens all the time. People don't like me.
Like, you know, when you're like looking at somebody and you're like, dude, there's girls that look like you.
There's literally so many.
Like,
it's just like, where is this coming from? And this, like, I was just like, no, babe, that's not your go-to. Like, do you know what I mean? That shouldn't be your go-to.
Yeah.
It's not.
And she's a pretty girl. You know, you're just like, dude, you're not. She's not hideous. She's not rolling with a pack. This isn't like a group mentality and they're coming for you. So you can be like, I'm the one pretty one and they're falling to. It's not that. You said something that pissed her off and she was like, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Yeah. That's what it seems like to me. And they're trying to edit it like Tasha just so happens to be crazy. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what it looks like. Because it's like,
I was like, I'm not falling for the hokey on this one. No, I need to see a thing. I need to see the line. Kevin Marshall says Erica is just too opinionated for somebody who at the time of their argument was only there for 3 days. KW says, I really like Tasha, but she's shown herself as a bully. I think she's worried that Paul fancies Erica or something. Don't like Erica either, but Tasha went all out. Think that's what they want us to believe, KW.
Yeah, I don't think Paul fancies Erica.
No, and I don't think Tasha thinks that he does either.
Yeah.
That's the through line that they want us to be following. I'm not following that thread.
I'm sorry. I just don't buy that Erica's this beauty that's just so desirable. Like, no.
Marilyn says private school vibes, Erica, and Tasha senses it. There's a snobbery, but also when you come into a group and you have opinions straight away, those are huge, big, I'm not talking to you vibes to me.
Yeah.
Because you should be observing. Like, but if you're going to start being like, oh my God, me and my guy were so good, I would have thought everybody else was. You're judging everyone. You don't know us. You think you're better than us.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that you think you're better. Vibe. Do you know what I mean? And I know people don't fuck with that. So
no, so yeah, that's, and if you say it too many times, I could go off on you like that as well. But yeah. Erica, cute girl, definitely built like a dancer. I don't know what that means.
What does that mean, Kevin? Why are all Kevins like this?
Yeah, KW, time will tell. Let's see. I just think they're setting Tasha up.
Yeah.
But I'm not feeling Erica. And that smarmy face when you've got somebody angry as well. I just don't like her.
No, I don't like. And then also as well, I'm not gonna lie, it's just like, isn't this the second Black woman that that's being painted as angry and unreasonable? And do you know what I mean? This is the second one. Like, come on, really?
When the first one leaves, the next one has to be thrown up. Like, hey, I like curves.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, I'm falling for this okie doke.
Nah. So then let's get on to Big Brother. Big Brother.
Okay.
So obviously we went down to Big Brother's late live on Tuesday, where annoyingly, as soon as we got there, they put our phones in these little pockets, put them in captivity, so we couldn't access our phones, so we couldn't take any pictures, any videos, or anything like that. But it was a really, really cool experience. We got to sit in the audience. We saw Will Best. That's his name, isn't it?
Yeah. Will Best, Tyler West.
Oh yes, that's
so
right.
That was the thing. Yeah. So yeah, it was being hosted by Will. Tyler West is the resident.
Yeah. Joella. She's a radio presenter. Yeah. She was there. And then also Duncan from Blue. Yeah. Blue's like, if you're not UK, it's like a 90s, early 2000s like boy band. Yeah. Like
yeah. They were kind of big. I don't think they went international, did they? I don't think so. I don't think just Europe. But he's still out and about doing his thing, still presenting and stuff. Like, got a career here.
Yeah, so it was really cool. Obviously, was there. Like, I don't know what episode number it was, but it was on Tuesday. So if you've got ITVX, you can watch it and you can see us. And we asked questions. We answered questions.
No, we answered questions. Yeah,
answered questions and stuff.
It was such a cool experience seeing the set. Obviously on TV it looks so much bigger than it is when you're in there. It's still a big studio that we're in, but it looks huge on TV and it's not that big. Like everybody is right there. It's not that far from you. And Will surprised me because I was totally like, AJ should do this by herself. She don't need Will. But Will is actually a really good presenter.
Yeah, he's very good.
Thoroughly impressed with him. He's actually very funny. Really friendly and pleasant. And it was a good show watching it all. Actually, how much work he has to do. Reading to follow him. Yeah, he was seamless. It was like,
and all over the place as well. Like, he was just vibesy. Even during the breaks, even beforehand, like, he was just like so interactive with us. Like, just all round good vibes. Like, he does definitely come across like a good guy. Like, honestly, it was really nice actually. But we didn't get to eat though, which was really annoying. And we was there for 4 hours, right? 4 hours, 3 hours,
and all we got was water
and Haribo.
Couldn't actually finish the can because they had to clear it. So we had a couple of sips of water and was it one packet of Haribo or two?
Yeah, no, one.
One, and one. You know, the little ones that you give kids,
the mini
with 6 Haribos in it. We had that, and that was supposed to give us a little bit more energy. We got like semi-star treatment because our other auntie actually works for the studio, so we were placed in prominent positions where the camera was always flying past us, and they also knew at some point we were going to talk. So Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
same
quite.
stuff.
It was like, okay, have us have a feature then if you want.
It was cool.
Yeah,
It was cool. It was cool vibes. I can't lie. I did like it. I would like food though, but I did like, and I would have liked my phone. But, but other than that, I did like it. I'm trying to remember what I said now. So I said something about Zach winding people up and just saying like, I feel like he's just bored. Do you know what I mean? He's just
we
winding.
both talk about Zach.
Or did you talk about him
I
as well?
said something
Oh
about-
yeah, you said he's not an incel. That's what you said.
Oh yeah, he's not. He's not, because they were trying to paint out like Zach is some like sexist,
Yeah.
which I get why he was doing that. He was just bantering, but yeah. So that was my comment, and I did think it would get a laugh, and it did. So that's why I said it. But yeah, it was cool. It was a fun experience, and we will be back there again. So
we're gonna go. We're gonna
go.
let
people know, because we didn't actually even tell anyone.
I thought we could at least do like when we're in there. I didn't think they were gonna take our phone straight away. I think that was
okay.
I had no idea they were gonna do that so quickly. But yeah, I'll know for next time for sure.
I know what you're saying. I did think once we were sitting down, we could maybe do a quick like selfie and switch off our phones and put it away. I did think that. I didn't think it was going to be total shutdown from before we've even got into the studio.
It makes sense, though. But yeah,
because we would have filmed.
Yeah, 100%. 100. Seriously. But today's episode, what did you think of today's episode, or where are you at the moment? Have you caught up?
I am. So the week, overall, I've watched every episode.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate Kerry. She's gone into hate zone now. I hate her. Can't stand her. I'm really disappointed that Zach and Henry are up, because I love those two. So I don't actually want any of them to go, but if somebody has to go, I'm going to go the closest to black. So then Henry has to go. And I'll say Zach. But I don't know who's going to go. I don't want either of them to go. It should have been Kerry and Hallie up. And I hate that Dylan ballsed it all up with his nomination. He ruined it. So that's been my overall. And Hallie, I don't like her. I don't. She isn't on the hate side yet, but I don't like her. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Hallie's annoying. Do you know what I mean? I just find her annoying. Like, you're just like a bit bratty.
Yes.
And that bratty, like, and you're in the bitchy area, right? Do you know what I mean? And so is what's it called? What's my cat doing? Sorry. And I think like Hallie and Kerry, they're like, someone said it today. I think it was even Zach and Matty were saying it. Like, they're mean girls, man. Yeah, they're just actually mean girls. Hopefully Olivia doesn't get caught up in that. Do you know what I mean? I think she will, though. Obviously, Olivia and Hallie went to jail, to Big Brother jail, because they were doing coded messages in front of everybody like idiots. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, honestly, that was just such a dumb, like, what are you doing?
You were talking about stuff that you've spoken about before. I was really like, I was glad of the punishment. They should be out there longer, and I'm glad it was raining hard on them as well. I was like, yeah, all of that.
You deserve that.
Yeah,
I don't mind that Henry's up though. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's okay, but I'm not like invested. Like, I prefer Jordan over Henry, and I don't need two of them. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, one of them can go. Like, seriously.
I like their little double. I like that firm, and that's why I was like, hopefully now they ain't got to talk about it, but they will be able to see that we have to vote these guys. Like, we have to go for this set of people because they are chatting shit about us all.
Yeah,
that's the hope that, you know, the Yinran, Trisha, that their clique starts to be more sensible about who they're nominating.
Yeah, and also as well, I want Zach to say, I like Zach. I think what Hallie and Kerry have done with their gossip, do you know what I mean, is really, really horrible, actually. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, you're saying he's fake,
Yeah.
But like what, man can't talk to everybody. Do you know what I mean? Like that's crazy. That's just like, I don't believe you.
No, they just looked around,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he was an easy target. I think they just knew we could probably get a few people to get rid of Zach.
Yeah.
I think they will do that. They even got to talk about it, but there's going to be a pattern. Trish will be next. They'll start chatting shit about Trish. They know what they're doing. And I don't even know it. I don't know how this comes about, but you see it everywhere. So I don't know if they've even got to talk about it. It's just how they maneuver. But this is very classic. So yeah, if Henry has to go, I guess. But it's a shame.
I don't want Zach to go. I really hope Zach doesn't go. But it just wouldn't be surprised me if all the ethnics went out week after week. Like, do you know what I mean? There's that pattern that we see as well. So let's see what, the UK public has in store for us this week.
I did what I always do. I did download the app. Because if I'm going to give up my time and watch this, I'm going to be invested in the whole experience. So they gave 5 votes, and I did vote 5 times for Henry.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
I'm hoping more people also download the app and vote so that Zach stays in. I think he deserves to stay in.
Yeah.
I really do. And to think that because he is very much like, I would like to win this game, is going against him. These are the things. It's like when you try and excel at something, and there's always that pack of people that are like, you shouldn't. And it's because of all of their prejudices. They don't say it, but there is something that you shouldn't get this. You shouldn't get this win.
But this is what I'm saying. And this is the bullshit, the BS and the double standard, because Hallie is talking about what she will do with the winning money every single day. So it's just like, why is it okay for her to do that, but not okay for Zach? It's double standards. It's not right. It really isn't. So, they're hiding their prejudice in these excuses. It's
Yes, definitely. KW says, I feel like they didn't put those with 3 or more votes for the eviction in order to protect Kerry. Yep. But her time will come. Kerry chatted Zach like she chatted Farida, and she's looking to get every non-white person kicked out. I downloaded the app too, and Henry got all my votes, but Kerry got all my votes last week, and she's still there with a horrible, allergic to anything healthy self.
Oh. I wasn't expecting that.
Somebody was like, I didn't even read ahead. Oh my god!
I did.
Myself.
I mean, I don't even know. Kerry, to me, just like she just gives me mean woman vibes. Like she's like a seasoned mean woman. Yeah. Like that's And the thing is, that's what I was saying. Someone said it earlier. Like I just like basically she was trying to pull up Zach for him telling Matty about what she said, and I'm just like, but hold it a second. You're the one doing the bitching. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't be saying what you're saying. Like, you shouldn't be saying it. Then, if you didn't say it, Zach would have nothing to say to Matty.
You know when you're like, what a manipulative bitch. You're going to be like, I didn't like that you did that. And he's like, but you was talking about him.
Yeah.
And we didn't tell you to go and tell him. You know when you're like, even the way he was like, all right.
Yeah.
So don't talk around me. You know, you're just like, the fact that you have the gall to pull somebody up for telling the person that you were bitching about them, and then you're going to try and tell me off, you're an asshole.
You're actually an asshole.
And now I will be going to everybody and being like, I would chat that.
Yeah.
This woman is an asshole.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think I would make it public. Like,
I'm telling everyone.
The problem with me because I told Matty what she said. About when she was bitching and she brought Olivia into the conversation. Like, I'll do like it's all on her. Like,
and I had to leave because I'm like, I don't want to talk about Matty like this. I would tell every single person time and time again, the woman's a bitch.
Yeah, honestly, she's bitchy, man. She needs to go.
Yeah, I need her out because I actually don't even want to see her anymore.
Nah, she's bad vibes. You know when you say like the UK is bad vibes, it's because of people like her. She's bad vibes, man. Just conniving, manipulative, like just
We've all had a woman like her at work. And they when they go or they're not in, the office is a nicer place.
Yeah,
they're toxic. She can't even help herself with that whole like, I'm just looking out for my girls. Like, piss off.
You're not looking out for anyone but yourself because you keep reminding how much this experience means to me. Like every single minute. We don't care. For real.
We
don't care, Kerry. Yeah. Don't care what it means to you. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I think she needs to go.
She definitely does. She's not a nice person. She really isn't at all. Because you could say like someone's just brash or whatever kind of thing, but like she actually is not nice. Like you're actually out of order, and you think you could talk to like Zach got her number anyway. Do you know what I mean? He's got her number. He knew how to handle her.
Yeah, so, yeah. He was brilliant. Even just the way he was looking at her, it was like, you're not going to get me to somehow apologize.
Yeah.
For telling Matty that you were bitching about him. Like it was like, what are you expecting from this convo? It's very strange. And I love that Matty also when she was like, yeah, but it didn't mean too much to me where I'm thinking I should tell you about it. Like, let's have a hug. And he was like, I don't want to hug you.
Yeah.
I was like, well done, Matty. Well done.
I actually
try and pull you into her bosom.
So it was also as well what that is just like even the act would symbolize to other people that they're good. Do you know what I mean? Like you guys saw that, like we hugged, we're cool, we're fine.
Yeah. So that he can now not talk about it anywhere. Yeah. It's going to be like, Matty, but I thought we were cool. We hugged. Like, yes. I hope it spreads around and they all get it.
Yeah.
I have a question about Noki.
What about Noki?
Why did Noki think that they were talking about her?
Because the letters that she said was N-O. And then when she
Noki.
No, because the next letter, because I even remember watching that when she said, and like, she was going to say the next letter, and Hallie said, don't say anything else. Do you know what I mean? So what was the next letter? So the only person that could have been in the thing would be Noki.
So do you think they lied to her?
I think Hallie's lying. Yeah. I think she's lying.
So, like, why is Noki getting paranoid about these lot? Although I don't want her to be hanging around with them, but
no,
I was like, why is she getting so paranoid? But okay.
This is the bullshit as well. It's just like, Hallie, are you upset that Noki's upset? Are you happy? Or are you upset because what you potentially could lose? Do you know what I mean? Like it was just like, this is weird. That interaction did not seem genuine at all to me.
No, I was really like, I hope she's not falling for it. But I don't get why she's hanging with those lot as well. And I'm really rooting for Noki. I want her to like find her tribe, but it's not these girls. It's not them.
I don't know. I haven't seen enough. I can't lie. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think if her best bet is her and Zach.
Like sticking together.
Yeah, I think so. I think if they develop something, that would be cool. Do you know what I mean? But like, I think that's definitely her best bet.
KW says, plus Noki is close to Zach and he's up. I get her paranoia. Okay. Yeah. Because that would be her person. I guess this is the thing though, when you're in a space where you know people are being bitchy, it's always like, am I going to be the butt of that soon? Like, that was it's unfortunate. And Yinran, when she was crying, I actually choked up, you know, like when she was talking, I was so like, they're so horrible. It's like I wanted to be in there and tell people off.
What was she crying about? Was she crying about again, Henry?
No, so she was crying because people aren't talking to her properly. Like she's got her set. She's got Trisha, Henry, Jordan, Matty. And she did walk into the bedroom. Noki was in there and Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they were kind of like, are you all right? And then they just left. And then she like sat down, and it was like she would, you know, when you're just trying to just, it can be 5 minutes of a convo.
Yeah.
And I had seen that happen to her a couple of times. It's like she'd walk into somewhere, say a little bit, and then they splurt somewhere else. And it's like, this girl, yeah, you got to be intent, listen for a little bit longer. But I think she's lovely. Oh, KW says, Yinran is starting to do my head in. She's nice enough, but I'd prefer her to go before Zach. Never.
Woo!
No. She's my absolute fave. I love every scene that she's in.
No, I don't. I do like Zach though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. That would be a hard call for me. I'm not sure.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I do like Yinran, but I don't know. I like Zach as well.
Yeah. Zach could go over Yinran for me. She is still, her and Trish are still my faves, and Jordan. Those three.
Who's Jordan? Oh, Jordan. Yeah. I like Jordan. I do like Jordan.
Yeah.
Trish. The only thing is, like, okay, my thingy at the moment is like, I can't work out if I like her or not, and if she can actually stay. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't think she's got the strategy to stay at all. She's gonna annoy people. I just think she's gonna annoy people too much.
I don't think she's a finalist unless, I don't know what she could do to switch this round unless they become more strategic as a group. But I really do like Trish. I like her. I like her vibe. I like how she talks to people. It's same as Noki as well. They're very good communicators. They're just quite direct, but also empathetic, and can have fun. So I like Trish. She is definitely, if I was in there, I would be in her clique. She'd be my friend. Like I'd hang with that set. And Paul, I've been seeing clips from the live stream how bigoted he is, and Big Brother are not showing us that. He said some very questionable shit. Yeah. Like he said something, he's been a bit homophobic. He was saying how everything goes to them, like all media is in their favor. You know, it's like they kind of have like a set agenda on everything, like all of that.
No, maybe he's the incel.
Like, he is. Paul's the incel, literally. Questionable bits with race, and he just kind of would. And Trish was like probing him as well, and being like, "What do you mean by that? Like, what does that like?" And so you see how he's kind of like trying to avoid her now. Like,
okay.
His number. He was totally like, yeah, he's not all there. So he's trying to play it like I'm just a bit of a Jack the Lad, but at night people are catching him out, but they're not showing it. We haven't had a Paul edit. We don't even see him.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true, actually. I love the way when he was like, when he nominated Farida because she was spreading Islam, and then they cut it out. They cut that line out.
Yes. I'm telling you, Paul. Yeah, I've got my eye on him. As soon as he's able to go up as well, Paul, he needs to come out.
He needs to come out.
Of course, Chanel, who I don't mind, hangs with him. I'm lumping them together.
Really? I thought Chanel was all right. Is she not?
Birds of a feather.
Oof, that's horrible. I hate that, man. I hate that so much.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for them to start to show us who Paul is. Because on Reddit, he needs to go as well.
Really? Like I think I did see Trish nominate him, didn't she?
Yeah.
She was just like, he's just not emotionally. No, he's not intelligent.
Yeah.
He has no depth. She basically said he's not intelligent. But a lot of people said that. Someone else said that as well. There's not a lot there. Conversation doesn't have a lot of depth.
He's just there surface. Yeah, he's a bigot. You know, just like the Sun reading
Mm.
that guy. Like, just everything is things that have been regurgitated from the Daily Mail.
Mm. So he doesn't have.
Yeah, he ain't thought about anything. I mean, I did raise an eyebrow when he went in and he said Scouse power. I was like, that feels like code.
Oh
I mean,
shit!
white power. But he said Scouse power. I was a bit like, not feeding this dude. So yeah. And
Yeah.
he's keeping his top off. And I want to know what his tattoos mean.
Oh really?
Yeah, not a fan. He can go.
They can't be putting people at risk. I hate that shit.
That is exactly it. That is it. Big Brother, but yeah, I can't think of anything else in Big Brother.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. The highlights anyway.
Yeah. Oh, KW says they need to do a shock eviction where everyone is up, but they don't know until 5 minutes before one is kicked out. Also, can't wait for face-to-face nominations.
Yeah.
I used to love that.
Yeah. That's carnage, mate.
Yeah. That is all hell breaks loose. They all try to be like, we're all doing this together. We're all doing this together. And then give it an hour or two. It's a bit like, so why did you nominate me?
Yeah. Bro, I don't even know how to deal with that. That's the I could never be I don't think I could do that. I would feel sorry for the people that I live with if I ever done Big Brother, because every little thing I'm just gonna be like, we need to chat about it. Nothing slide either.
You'd make great TV then. If each you're going to be like, look, let's sit down and talk about it.
Yeah, we need to talk about it, especially if you're going to nominate me, and then I'll need a breakdown to how you got to that conclusion. And then I'll explain to you why you're wrong. Seriously. And who you should actually nominate instead. And I don't want to see my name in your mouth ever again.
Oh my
God. That's what I'm going to do. They nominate people based on food, and the comedy budget ain't even here yet. It's true, isn't it?
It's gonna be crazy. That would piss me off. I mean, I don't eat a lot anyway, but if people were sitting down watching me eat, and then they're talking about, oh my God, they're always eat, that would piss me off.
Oh my God, that would annoy me so much.
Yeah.
Like why? That's the thing. I would just kick off. Like, I can't imagine. I would just be kicking off daily. Like, honestly, like, why are you watching me? Like, seriously. Okay, everybody, let's gather around. Watch me eat. Since you want to do it so much, come watch me eat. Every time I go to eat now, every time I go to the kitchen, I'm going to call you. Come. You have to come and watch me eat, because this is what you do now.
Yeah, all of that. Oh my God, the house dynamics. Oh. I would still love it's a bit too long, like 6 weeks. I think I'd go mad. But I could definitely do a 2 week, 3 week stint. I would like to see how it would work. I would add more so for me to watch myself back. Very self-serving. I just want to see that. How do you actually interact so that I can study myself? But it'd be interesting.
I couldn't imagine, and I would be if that camping one. Oh, I'd be miserable. I'd be absolutely miserable outside. Like, the thought of going to that jail in the rain. No, I'd be fuming.
That punishment to me is real. That's real.
That's a real punishment.
Standing in clothes, just getting rained on.
Oh God, nah. I would literally be like, "This is racism. This feels like racism." Like, I'll just be like.
Oh my God. No, yeah, that's a punishment. The camping one, not so much. That's not so bad. I could have done that.
Nah. Outside bugs, all of that kind of stuff. And this is the other thing. It's just like people's isms and stuff. Like, I'm not about it. And like snoring, I know I would call a vote to see whether Jenkins can sleep in
Jenkins needs to go elsewhere. He needs to
all of that.
In the room.
I'd make us vote on stuff.
I can't do Jenkins. I can't do Jenkins snoring.
Yeah. People touching my stuff. No, oh my God, nah, don't like that either.
KW, you're right. They should have left them out there for 24 hours.
They should have.
Yeah, that would have been a real punishment. Like you can come in and dry off.
Mm.
Don't get hypothermia.
On the top
go back out again. Yeah, you've got to go back out. That's your punishment. No, Jenkins snoring is way too much, man. And then he has a cheek to be a bitch as well.
This is the thing. Nah.
He also can go. And I thought I was going to like him. He's really moany.
I thought I was going to like him as well. Do you know what I mean? But nah, he's not cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he can leave. Yeah. But I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying Big Brother so far. So it's good. I'm glad it's back. It's a good one. Have we covered all of them?
Yeah.
All of the things.
I think
it's midnight.
We gotta go. We gotta go, guys. When are we back? We are back on Monday for our main show. Your Aunties Could Never, 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Are we still British summer time or are we just normal time? Greenwich Mean Time?
GMT? We're still British summer time until the week after, I think, is when it changes.
Okay. So 6 p.m. British summertime. Although it's freaking freezing here at the moment. We're going to be
raining right now.
Oh my God. That's annoying. So yeah, join us then, and then we'll be back with Labrish next week, Thursday at 10 p.m.
Yes. Ish.
I can't remember the ish. So guys, make sure you like this video, comment if you're watching this later, share this video as well, and subscribe to our channels, subscribe to Your Aunties Can Never, subscribe to Nana Evans Com, and hey, it's Sade Salami. Yay.
Yes. Thank you so much, KW, as always. And yes, we'll see you on Monday. It'll be a good one on Monday. Lots of dilemmas.
Yes.
Stuff to talk about. So thank you, guys.
See you later, guys. Bye.